Raiders, 7 of 21, and then 89% at the free throw line for Lindsey Wilson, 8 of 9, as we welcome in the head coach of the Tigers here, Brent Vernon. Give me a handshake, my friend. I tell you, you asked when we got back home, we talked this week, you said, I just want an opportunity. I just want an opportunity to play for the 5th spot, see if we can get to the national tournament. I want a chance. We don't do this often. We'll thank Georgetown. That was a big win for them on Thursday night. They helped out in this whole equation. But, boy, that's a big-time performance on a big stage.
Absolutely.
Day.
I'm going to say, man, so proud of our guys. I'm going to say the win Thursday was great momentum, and then had to sort of sit on our edge of the chair for a while watching the Georgetown game and keeping up with it. And again, they did. We had to have some help. And once that happened, mindset now goes, it's in our hands to get the 5th seed. I was telling our guys we can't settle now because do I think our conference will get 5? Yes. And I think we have a very good chance. But that's not our goal right now, to have a chance. We have to take this momentum and go to Pikeville and see what we can do. And we have the momentum. We battled hard. We played hard. I'm going to say just a great effort by our guys, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
Tonight you get 18 points, 17 rebounds from Andrew Smith. The rebounds a career high, 5 assists from Andrew. Perhaps in his biggest game, the biggest stage in his Tiger career, he comes through with maybe one of his best performances.
No doubt. And I'm not one to talk about individual accolades, but that guy right there should be looking at his 4th Mid-South Conference Player of the Week. He had 20 and 15 the other night, 18 and 17 in a situation to where they were must-wins. There's times where it may not look as good, but that guy right there, and me and you joked, he better be ready to eat because we're going to feed the big fella, and that's what we're doing. We have to run our offense through him because it makes everything better. He has to have no more games like he's had a couple times where he gets pushed off the block, and he's sort of making his presence felt, and he's done a great job of continuing to improve. And I never in my life would have thought I would have played him 33 minutes, but in this time, sometimes your bench shortens a little bit, and it was nothing that our other guys did. Drew was just playing really well, and we had to roll with him today.
You had one 4-year senior on this roster, Sean Johnson. He picks a terrific night to have a double-double, finishes with 11 points, 10 rebounds, 3 big three-point field goals. What a terrific way to leave the Powell Center for that young man.
Absolutely, and I say this a lot about Sean. I wish all of our guys look at Sean. He is the epitome of what selfless means. He does not care if he gets 11 points and 10 rebounds. He truly wants nothing more than our team to get a win. And he stayed the course the whole time. It hasn't always been easy or whatever you want to say, roses for Sean during his 4 years, but he has never strayed from the course. He has continued to work, and last year you saw, I thought, a really big upswing. And this year he was put into an even bigger role, and he has rose to the occasion. The 3 he makes in the corner, they make a 3 to cut to 7. He bangs it right back to go to 10. That's probably the shot that sealed it in all reality.
Only player on your team to start every game this year as well, Sean Johnson. So, it says a lot.
He's a constant. I mean, that's the thing. He shows up every day. He's one of the first ones in the gym. He works as hard as everybody, and he does what he's asked, I'm going to say. And, people need to look at that because he's what Campbellsville University's basketball is about. He's done a great job, and man, I'm so proud of him.
Hagen Tyler finishes with 14 points. He was terrific in the mid-range tonight. He didn't hit a 3, but he had a big put-back follow there. He missed a shot, little floater, stayed with it, went back and got it, tapped it in. He had a big night tonight. You get 11 from somebody's going to have to tell Jacob King he's a freshman. I don't think he realizes that young man is he's already working on his sophomore season. And Jalen Coates, another big 10 points. He was usual Jalen tonight. He was really good.
Right. All 5 stars were in double figures, which is a constant. That's very good for us. And Hagen, it's been a long road for Hagen this year because, again, 3rd year in the program, 1,500 points. I mean, they know about it. They're trying to be physical. They're face guarding. They're making it as hard as he can. And what we've been trying to get through to him, and he's done a really good job. He gets tired at times, but you can't just settle for the jump shots. And when you don't have it, you've got to be aggressive going to the rim, even if it's not you getting a shot. And I thought he did that some tonight. What he was really good at tonight is once we got the ball into Drew, finding the advantage to basket cut, and he got some of those. And again, the tip in was really big. It was late in the shot clock, missed the shot, and just followed it through for the tip in, which again was a very big key for him.
And I don't know if people realize this. Hagen Tyler, with depending on how many more games you get this season or whatever going into next year, you got a chance to be top 5 scoring by the time he leaves this place.
again, I'm not big on individuals, but I'll be disappointed if he doesn't. He's worked his butt off to get to where he's at, and he's continuing to progress, and he'll get stronger. Every year he's gotten stronger, and that will help him. And it's going to help having Big Drew back another year. Having a guy like that who we can throw it down to, it'll help everybody on our team moving forward.
Brian Wallace gets a big number, 26, but really nobody else offensively. You were able to kind of put the clamps across the board everywhere else today. What were you able to do defensively to slow them down?
I have to go back and watch. You know, sometimes it's hard seeing it live. I thought our energy and our effort level was good. Brian Wallace got in 26, and I'll be honest, I thought we did a pretty good job. I thought he made really hard shots.
A couple of step backs,
absolutely.
3 or 4 step backs,
and,
2 threes.
And Jalen Coates was right up there in him, and you know Duke was back, and Duke, his length can affect him at times, and you know the post we were wanting Drew to help to try to make it a little harder going to the rim. But I just think it was a collective effort of our guys locking in, understanding their assignments and what we're supposed to do off the ball and everything, and we've really made a concerted effort moving forward trying to locate and realize what each player's strengths are. Early on we were bad at it, but we've gotten better and better, and that just shows our team maturing at the right time.
We'll have to wait and see what the future holds in terms of the Mid-South Conference matchups, but you do know, is it done?
Well, I haven't seen scores, but more than likely, depending on the Cumberlands and Georgetown, I think we're playing life. I really do think we're playing life, and you know, obviously they've gotten us 2 times this year, but don't think we were ever at our best, and right now I do think we're playing really well. It'll be a tough matchup. Life's a very good team, obviously well coached, but I do believe it'll be life. I guess something could change, but you know, we're just going to take a break today or tomorrow, let us rest and enjoy this one, and get back in the gym Monday, because that's the thing. We can't rest. We can't sit back and think, hey, we've done it. We haven't done nothing yet. We're trying to get to the conference and make a push at the conference tournament title and see what happens. And then hopefully we'll be fortunate enough, if we weren't, we'll get that at-large bid. But we got to wait and see. There's still a lot left to be played out.
One thing we should know, I think, is it'll be noon on Friday, I believe, with the bracket. The 4-5 was the noon matchup Friday afternoon.
Us being the 5 seed, we are noon on Friday. That is correct.
So the Lady Tigers 2 o'clock Thursday, the Tigers noon on Friday. We know that much. Coach, take a few days, enjoy this one, and we'll see you next week in the conference tournament.
Yes, sir. Go Tigers.
Coach Brent Vernon with a big win here today as they sweep the season series with Lindsey Wilson. College final score 74-61.